Yeah, come on!
Welcome to the Yeah Come On Show with Southside Steve.
Yeah, come on. And let me tell you, it is always good to have a dear friend in the studio. One man I know well enough to sleep in the same bed, go on road trips. I can look him in the eye. If I had to give him a kiss on the lips, I could do it, and I'm a heterosexual. That's just how I feel about one Rocky Moore. Hey, Rocky.
Hey, Steve. Good to see you, man. I love you, brother.
There it is. He's like, well, that was uncomfortable as hell. And then the other guy is his partner. And for all I know, they have a similar relationship. They've been together a while. It is Peak Day. Good day, sir.
Yeah, Park Day, yeah.
Park Day. Did I say Peak or Park?
That's all right.
Park, damn it.
That's all right. I've been called worse. So.
No, I know a guy named Jeff Peak and Park Day. So, yeah, Park Day is in Park, and it's with an E, I assume.
That's correct.
So Parke, Day, D-A-Y.
Right.
That is an awesome name.
Thanks.
I love it. You got to get a little closer. I want you to make love to that mic.
Thank you.
Think of Rocky.
Will I do that? But,
I say these things in jest only because these guys are small sliders, and there it is. That is their location. That is their first location, and that is located right there off Windy Hill in Marietta, just before Cobb Parkway. And the grand opening's coming soon, and we have them in studio. They are a sponsor, and I am everything smalls. I will be at grand openings. Jeff Wills, too. We will broadcast at every location they open. We're looking to open 26, right, gentlemen? 30, 40?
You know, right now it's looking like the 31st. We've had to push it back a little bit just due to getting our CO permitting, but right now we're looking
about
at
the number of that we're going to open.
Yeah, but see now
the number.
But see now I've got the date.
I'm thinking about the date.
That's
sorry.
okay. I said in our tease end of March, so I'm not lying.
Yeah,
We're in March. You think we will be open in March?
that's the
plan.
goal.
Don't do April Fool's Day. Nobody will believe it. They'll think it's a joke, and nobody will come see us. Again, we're going to talk to these guys, and right now they're going to be a part of our entire show. Is that all right with you, Jeff Cole?
Well, that's Mike.
Oh, Mike, is it cool if they stay on both shows? I'm just talking to our producer. Both. Okay, I'm just leave them on. Leave their mics hot. Okay, Park Day's mic was low, and that's why I called him Peak. I'm blaming you.
Hi.
Hey, I'm sorry, Chloe. We have got Mike, our studio guy now. I've hired somebody that runs our board and everything, and he keeps making silly mistakes. I'm like, please get Chloe up on line 2, and now he has. So.
Oh, it's okay. So I'm on the train. Is that okay?
Well, tell me, is the train go choo choo?
Yeah. Is it too loud? Because
No.
it's kind of loud in the background. Do you guys care?
No, I don't care. Do the people around you care that you're broadcasting in Atlanta, Georgia?
They probably wish they were. So
Oh my God, I love it. Well, if you can talk, we can talk. I'm in a studio.
I'm ready.
I'm in the studio. So when you come back to Georgia, I know your husband is in the restaurant business as well. These guys are buddies of mine, and it's Park Day, and it's also Rocky Moore. And Park, if I could say, his father started Days Inn. Pretty cool.
No way.
Yeah. So,
I've stayed at a Days Inn many a time.
well, you may need to bring him up and put him on the Today Show and interview him and talk about small sliders. But Rocky, the good thing about Rocky is he married. What's the story with your wife? Just tell her, because that's hilarious. You're Rocky, but her last name.
Her last name was Rambo.
Her last name is. You cannot make it up.
True story.
So Rocky married Rambo. Can you believe it?
Oh my gosh. Do you guys have kids?
That was on our wedding cake.
Yeah. Do you have kids?
Rocky weds Rambo.
You got a kid? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we have 2 little boys,
Yeah.
11 and 8.
I know. Rocky and I coach baseball together the same way your husband, coaches with soccer. I wish it was soccer up here, but this is Chloe Melas. Chloe Melas is the entertainment reporter for NBC and the Today Show. And she's a red carpet kind of girl. And
I love it.
And she flies around the world and talks to people in other countries. And she was the only one at the P. Diddy trial for NBC and got to watch that whole.
Wow.
So it's great that Jeff and I can be on the sidelines to you 3 great people. But Chloe, they're going to be in studio. They're one of my primary sponsors, and I am the face of Small Sliders in Georgia. And we're going to be opening 26 of these things, so it's going to be a blast. And
No way.
they're tiny little sliders, and they're like up there for you guys. It might be White Castle down here, Crystal, and I know you're familiar. Chloe did some Georgia time. She's big time Georgia girl. Graduated from Auburn, War Eagle,
Oh,
Close by.
close by.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, there's no one that I could imagine being the face of a slider more than Steven. So
Right?
Steve, you just scream burger.
I
That's
do.
what
I-
you scream burger.
I eat them at the finest restaurants. I do. Kills my wife. I'm like, yeah, I'll just have a burger. But I like these because they're
You're
small.
a classy guy.
God,
Well, you know what?
Thank
I
you.
think I might be eating some burgers this weekend in
Mm.
Los Angeles at the after party for the Oscars.
That's it. All right, guys, we're giving her lots of street cred. You will be at the Oscars. Tell us what's going on and what you're doing for NBC on the Yeah Come On show. This is awesome.
So I'm going to be on the red carpet at Elton John's Oscars party before the Oscars, and then I'm going to be with a bunch of the nominees and potential winners. And you know, the big categories that everybody is really focusing on. There's a lot of buzz around Best Actor. I don't know if you've seen all of the kind of negative press around Timothée Chalamet. He said some comments recently about ballet and the opera, some really disparaging comments in a
wow.
conversation with Matthew McConaughey. And the internet has really been coming for him. And I guess a lot of people just felt really turned off by his campaigning for Marty Supreme. I don't know if you saw that movie, but this was supposed to be his big year because, you know, he won the Golden Globe. He really, really wants that Oscar. But a lot of people think that he might lose to Michael B. Jordan for his role in Sinners. Have you guys seen either of those movies?
I have not. I have interacted with Michael B. Jordan. I got in trouble, and I was on Entertainment Tonight for an interview, gone afoul. I was called a sexist and my partner a racist because I complimented the feet of the actress. What was her name? The redhead that was in. Oh, come on. Why? Her father owns the Packers or Steelers. Who am I thinking of? The actress. Good Lord.
Parker, the Jeopardy
She
guy,
was
you
in
know?
Shooter. She was in Shooter with Mark Wahlberg, the redhead. Oh, my God.
Rooney's
Amy
one,
Adams?
Ain't Amy? No,
no, Rooney's one of the Rooney's.
one of the Roonies. So, yeah, Chloe, I got in trouble because I complimented her toes. And do you know?
I remember.
Yeah. And
That was big news.
it was big news for a minute, so I was in trouble. But Michael B. Jordan was not nice. And since then, I've had 2 interviews and he won't talk to me because my partner asked the question on the Fantastic Four. Wait, your brother and sister, yet one of you's black, one of you's white. How did that work? You know, how did you change the cartoon? They didn't want to answer. So I am cheering for this other guy that might have said something about the ballet over Michael Jordan, B. Jordan, because he's just a great actor, but he wasn't nice to me. So it's personal, the same way maybe these people were upset over ballet comments. I don't know why we bring this to the table.
It was awkward,
I
too.
gotta say, I'm gonna take the opposite side here.
Oh, no.
I am all for Michael B. Jordan. He was incredible in Sinners. He didn't have one role; he had 2 roles. You guys, he played
I know.
2 roles in the movie. He's an amazing actor, and if you're talking about merit,
Yeah.
I think that he had a better performance than Timothy in Marty Supreme. And then the other big category
Wow,
is
okay.
going to be Best Picture. Which movie is going to win Best Picture? A lot of people are saying it could be one battle after another. Have you guys seen that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, Benicio del Toro, Sean Penn?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Have y'all seen that
Oh
movie?
yeah, I loved it, and I love Paul Thomas Anderson. I think he's due. Right, he's never won Best Picture. PTA,
Right,
has he?
right.
So I think he's due. I'm predicting that wins Best Picture.
There you go. I haven't seen it, Chloe.
So-
I don't know why. I'm like a lot of people. Do you run into people that have seen all the movies and then you run into people that don't see any of them? just because usually they're deeper movies, right? Things aren't exploding. I mean, I like anything Tom Cruise is in, so that doesn't really work for the Oscars.
But see, one battle after another is all explosions. It's an action movie, Steve.
Yeah.
I gotta
Like, it's
watch
right
it.
up your alley.
But it's got a good story too. So
It
it's not
does?
just like a big, nothing. It's got a good story and it's interesting. And yeah, there is some action in it for sure.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, good Lord, do you think you're going to get some interviews? I would love for you to get Michael B. Jordan. Again, fabulous actor. He just read me wrong, but I didn't offend him. I offended Kate Mara. That was her name. Kate Mara is who I offended. But the one person I can't offend is Chloe.
The actors that I actually want to meet in person are not nominated. Do you want to know who I want to meet?
Yes.
I want to meet Sarah Pigeon and Paul Anthony Kelly, who star in the Ryan Murphy show Love Story about John F. Kennedy Jr. and Carolyn Bessette. I'm obsessed with the show, and there's only a few episodes left, and I want to meet them. They are the it stars right now. Have you guys been watching that show?
Oh yeah, 100%. I don't want it to end.
No.
I know we're getting close. There's only like 2 or 3 left.
That's all he talks about,
and yet
Chloe.
we know the ending.
Yeah.
We know the ending.
You know what's going to happen, which is great because you want to see how it gets portrayed. But Jeff's into it. He's been talking about it. When we talked to you last week, you brought it up because you had an interview with one of the actors from that movie at the at your studios right there in New York. And I've been watching it, and I love it.
Oh, you have?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
dude. I'm 3 episodes in myself. So I am watching that. And I got to tell you, my Burger Boys, which, by the way, they own other businesses. This is their side gig. They're both commenting. Park knew about the opera and the ballet, and Rocky knows all about John Jr. and that. So you were doing well. You're knocking it down in this studio. So obviously a lot of people are watching these. So this is a pretty big Oscar year, it looks like.
Yeah, and there's a lot of betting. And that's something that I'm talking about too. I mean,
Betting?
People bet now on award shows. So
Really?
people are
Kalshi
gambling. It's
and
not
all
just
that.
sports anymore. Yeah, people are betting on the Oscars. There are Oscar pools. I don't know if you guys know anybody that has viewing parties, but I mean, it still is appointment television.
I love
But
it.
this is one of the last years that this is going to be on. I told you this the other day. This is one of the last times it's going to be on ABC because it's moving to YouTube, if you can believe it. The Oscars
Wow.
will not be on TV anymore. It's going to be on YouTube TV.
I don't know that that's a good call. I don't like the future when they're doing stuff like that. There's something about appointment. I still like the fact that people will gather around and watch some TV.
Well, it'll still be live. It'll just be broadcast live on YouTube and not a traditional network.
And I want it to be on a network.
I
mean,
do too.
I'm just saying for everybody, our favorite network, no matter what, we're the Peacock. We are NBC. That's who we are. We love NBC, and we love the fact we get to talk to Chloe. Park, is there anything you want to say? It looks like Park Day might have a little uppityness in him. You know about everything Chloe's talking about.
No, I haven't seen all those movies that she's talking about. I have seen Sinners, and
What'd you think of Sinners?
it's a great movie. Yeah, very well done.
What'd you like about it? People sin?
Yeah, Southern Baptist, I guess maybe it hit me or something. But no, it's no. I thought it was very well done. It's sort of a different take on kind of the vampire movie type movies, and
wow.
I thought there was great acting in it, and so it was interesting. It kind of captured sort of the Mississippi of the time, and I just thought it was well done.
And you agree with that, Chloe, because you have to watch all these movies, don't you? I mean, that's your job.
But see, this is the point. Is like you think that these are all artsy movies,
I
and
do.
if anybody can hear the noise in the background, I'm on the train right now, headed to the city. But there is one battle after another. Sinners. These movies both have a lot of action in them, including Murdy Supreme. I mean, it's a fast-moving movie. All of these. So, Steve, I think you have the wrong idea.
I do.
You have the wrong idea, my friend.
You have the idea of a few years ago, Oscars for a few years ago
Yeah.
when they were really
Yeah,
artsy. They're
Steve,
getting
you've
a little more.
checked out.
Yeah.
All right,
You gotta
well,
check back in.
here's the deal. Because of Chloe Melas, I'm going to check back in. And
You got to watch one battle after another before Sunday. I will say I'm excited for Conan O'Brien to host,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
want to see what they're going to do for the in memoriam. So many incredible stars passed away this.
Yeah. You still with us? Chloe? Did we lose her?
I think she's still connected. It just
If we can't hear you, I will tell you the memoriam. I remember I told you this. There was something. I'm like the amount of actors we lost, quality actors.
Yeah.
There she is. Yeah, Chloe. I could not believe how many people have passed away. And you're right.
So
The
many.
memoriam.
It's so sad.
It
Do
really
you guys
is. Yeah, we
Kim,
lost.
Steve, Conan O'Brien?
What about Conan O'Brien?
He's hosting. Have you
Yeah.
met him?
No, I've never met Conan. He's one of those guys that didn't come through Atlanta. I mean, God, I've hung out with Springer even out at a bar. Never met Conan O'Brien. There's certain guys just didn't drift through Atlanta major market radio. But you've met him, right? I mean, everything I hear about him is he's a great guy.
So I've actually never met him before,
yeah.
but I know that he has hosted the Oscars in the past, and
Okay.
people just love him. Right up there with like a Billy Crystal. So there is a lot of anticipation, but also a lot of people wondering, is this going to get political? Are people going to talk about the war?
No.
Are people going to talk about
No.
President Trump? Because, award shows generally, especially the Oscars, try to avoid politics. They really do. But you can't control what people are going to say in their speeches, right? So you could see Sunday night get quite political.
I hope it doesn't. I think you hope it doesn't too. Let it be about the art and not the politics. Politics has no place. This is an entertainment show. I'm tired of knowing how some of my favorite actors view the world or how they vote, even if they vote the way I do. I just don't want to know. So hopefully they won't do that. But we'll see what the future brings, and you'll be covering it on the red carpet. Chloe Melas, NBC entertainment reporter for the Today Show. And as always, I always want to pass it along. Our best to Savannah Guthrie, your good friend.
Thanks so much, you guys. Make sure to watch the Today Show after the Oscars, and you'll see me.
Yeah, come on. Chloe Melas, Georgia's own, on the Oscars. Watch her on NBC, but this will be on ABC. All right. I got that right, didn't I? She's
you said
CBS?
No, I don't know when the Oscars are on, but she'll be on NBC. I don't know what the Oscars are on.
Was it CBS?
ABC, I think.
ABC? So I said
Let's hope it's ABC because that's what you said. We're live.
Put the camera on me so I can go. Damn it. Well, good news is we don't deal with them, but y'all, that's a girl that very lucky to have the relationship, kind of like with you guys. Definitely Rocky Moore. Peak. I keep calling him Peak. I don't know why I do that. I'm gonna say it one more time. It's Parks and Rec, Parks and Rec, Parks Day, Parks Day, Park, not with an S, with an E.
Correct.
I'm gonna get it. You'd help if you put their damn name up there where I could see it. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that's
Park.
Mike's fault. Mike doesn't have the.
Mike, in the future, can we just put their names under them?
He doesn't have under the Chiron yet. He hasn't learned that part yet.
The Chiron, is it working?
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't
He's
think he's
saying
learned
no.
it yet. Yeah, he hasn't learned it yet.
Come on, Mike.
God, well, at least we'll get Park Day with an E.
Yeah.
I'm going to have it memorized, Rocky. You're just easy, Rocky Moore.
Easy peasy.
He's got to have this cool hip name, Park Day. Days in. Yeah, does that ever, back in the day, they get you free drinks? Or do people ever ask you for free hotel rooms?
Yeah, yeah, they did. I mean, my mother.
Do you have free hotel rooms? Do you have one of those cards where you walk in?
A long time ago.
Oh,
but,
it's sold.
Yeah, so
To Wyndham?
I was in college.
It's Wyndham now.
It
right?
is Wyndham now. It's part of the Wyndham, group of hotels.
Did she cash in pretty good on there?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did.
But that's her money.
That's exactly.
That's the way it was with my family too.
So I went out and 30 plus years ago got in the real estate business. So,
Good for you. That's what I want to know about. Right now, we're in the studio with Park Day and Rocky Moore, and these guys have had a successful business. Also, I want to tease to the fact they will be on the Red, White, and Green show tomorrow, and that show will drop on Friday. And you'll see it, and there'll be thumbnails up, and we'll make sure your name's spelled right on that show. But it's all about, to the two of you, it's about business, and it's about like a side gig that can become the main gig. It's like about your dreams. What do you dream for your family? Do you trust the corporate machine? A lot of us have done that. 401k, HSA, like the good old W-2, whatever. And then you give and you give and you give. And then based on the person they may hire, they, for some reason, don't see what the former boss did. And you're on the street. And it's happened to
Yeah.
me several times.
Yeah.
And yourself? When did you guys, like you both came out of school, when did y'all give us your background prior to Smalls, if you would, Rocky?
Sure. I actually started out flipping houses at the end of college.
Wow. I got a buddy that did that, and he did it in Brookhaven. He killed it.
Yeah.
You too?
Yeah. Well, it was a good time, man. We were coming out of the recession. There was a lot of deals out there. You could find those foreclosures. You could buy single family homes that ordinarily in an ordinary market would be going for $150,000, $200,000. You could buy them for $20,000, $30,000.
Did you have to fix them up a little
Yeah,
bit?
you
Are
did.
you handy, or you just knew the right guys?
You know, I am not handy. I'm not the handy guy. Luckily, I was able to meet some guys that were through a realtor that I had that was selling them for me.
Wow.
But yeah, man, that was my foray into real estate, if you will. And
Love it.
I met a guy through church, actually, was a big developer in Atlanta, built shopping centers, and
Let me guess, the Buckhead Church.
yeah, it was.
I did a lot of time at the
It
Buckhead
was
Church.
Church of the Apostles, baby.
Baby,
That's
you
a
go
great
in there.
church.
I had Andy Stanley on my show back in the day on 96 Rock, and I said, "Thank you for making dating girls that go to your church hard." But no, that's good. So church, a lot of times, that's
Yeah.
great. I think church is great. Organized religion, fantastic for children, and it gives people that what you need if you're not spiritual and you're praying on your own. So I'm all about that. God
Amen,
knows we
brother.
need more of that in this country.
Amen.
So I pray that you guys are successful in your endeavors. But so you meet a guy, and this is how you met Park?
Well, so
or you get out of the buying and selling of houses. Park Day, we know what you did. You just lived off the family teat and opened up Days Inns.
Well, I did not, but I was very fortunate, very blessed.
Yeah.
So no, well, actually, through that guy, I got hooked up with my first partner, who was a broker.
Mm-hmm.
So all he did was like tenant rep. Like he would represent national tenants. They would find sites for him. We'd go out, negotiate the site, go through a letter of intent to a lease. So it was more of a site selection, kind of building relationships, putting equity in the tanks with these different national tenants
Got it.
initially. It did that for 7 or 8, 9 years, and towards the back end of that experience, I had started taking part in more developments, partnering up with. We had some other developers in our office. That guy that I met back at church, and ultimately just started. That kind of took over the brokerage. Was doing well at that, and yeah, man.
Rocky has 4 swimming pools, one for each child. One's indoor for his wife, who likes to swim naked. No, I don't know. I make this stuff up. It's what's in my head. No, but you've done well. And in the two of you, what is y'all's business? I mean, you have a day job, but Small Sliders looks like it's becoming something you guys are really going to concentrate on.
No doubt. So, and I'll let obviously Park speak to this, but like you said, man, like initially it started out as let's find that business, that operating business that cash flows,
Right.
that we can build upon, that we can scale. I use that word all the time, and it annoys the crap out of Park. And so we were just we thought franchises are great because we had a kind of a behind the curtain view to that. Restaurateurs that were successful, not successful. We just, the franchise model is awesome because.
Well, the guy next door owns 90, and his wife was one of the housewives of Milton, owns like 90 Dunkin' Donuts.
Dude, I got to meet this guy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Done
I'd love
deal.
to learn from him.
Done deal. Well,
I'd love to learn from him.
You will have the meeting before you know it, now that you guys are in this, and we'll go over to his house. He has one pool, though, if that's okay. Me, I'm going to be the
mine are
first
inflatable,
above ground
so that's
pool.
okay.
I want an above ground pool in Milton because I'm on the golf course. They let me in. And so I'm like, okay, Southside's going to put up an above ground pool that everybody can see from the golf course. Not kidding.
I love it.
So yeah, you guys got together, and I remember, you talking to me and telling me you were going to do this, and you and I see eye to eye on just about everything. And when I knew you were doing this, I'm like, well, this must be great because I know how awesome your wife is and you, and I know what a great baseball coach you are too.
Well, I appreciate that, man. You're a pretty doggone good coach yourself.
I pitch a hair better, but he took control
really
and pitched.
does.
Rocky lets the bottom fall out of it. He pitches like he wants his
pitch
kid to
range
get a
Tries to
hit.
strike them out.
Yeah, I'm like, Rocky,
Yeah.
you struck out 8 batters. That's not what we're here to do. You have a great, you have the best pitching record in youth
the
baseball.
opposing team was like, "Good job, pitcher."
Oh, they
I'm like,
loved
"Wait a
it.
minute, I'm the
I'm
coach.
like, are
This
you
coach
on the
pitch."
take? So quickly, Jeff Cole and I are in here. This is a hijacking of sorts of the Yeah Come On show before Jeff goes on vacation. We will hit a story in Politictainment with you guys, but I just kind of wanted to get you guys in. Hopefully you enjoy being on the air with Chloe Melas. She's a rock star,
Yeah,
and
she's
she's just a good person, man, and she's doing it. And just when you know somebody like that is walking the streets of New York, it makes me happy.
Oh, man.
And I don't
A
care.
Georgia girl. I
Yeah,
love it.
how is a Georgia girl downtown? So for you, Parks, where did this? Once you and Rocky are sharing an office, do your desk face each other? Are you in the same room? Are y'all in cubicles?
Well, we've never been in the same office. I actually met
All purpose.
Yeah, I met Rocky through a project I was working on that Rocky was and his group were representing a tenant. That
it's strip club business, right?
Yeah,
That is just humor.
Remember, I said that Southern Baptist thing growing up. No, but it was a site, and so I had met Rocky before that, but we had worked a little bit on that deal, and then we worked on something else. And
Sure.
Then Rocky approached me at one point and said, "Hey, and I've been in the development business for about 30 years. I got into it in about 1995." And so I, been through the cycles and all that fun
Was
stuff.
that through contacts of your father again?
Well, my
because he
father,
started
yeah.
Days In, which is
Well,
pretty huge.
Yeah. My father was a real estate person. My father actually died in 1978, but
So sorry, way too early.
yeah, he was very young. But I just it was really I had some friends that were office brokers, and I started out in the office development world
Okay.
in Alpharetta. Up here in this part of the
Wow.
world, and so in the 1990s. So,
Dude,
if you-
I
if
was
you
doing
were-
heating and air up here back
Yeah.
in the 84 up here. There wasn't much.
Yeah, so in the 90s, Alpharetta, Roswell, these kind of markets really grew. So I kind of was really fortunate with that. And
Good for
and-
you.
Yeah, and so and then I moved into kind of doing retail product, kind of like what Rocky and I developed in about 2003 or 4. And so thankfully, I'm not involved in the office world anymore because that, as we all know, with COVID and the rest of the world changing,
Cost Jeff his job. COVID did. You want to comment on your River career
Well, yeah, I was
on 90?
working at Cox Media, doing weekends on 97.1 The River, and it was one of those get the shot, upload your vaccine card, or we
Wow.
consider it a resignation,
Oh,
which is
wow.
really being fired. So
He's the only one that walked.
I'm the only one. I thought I was going to
He
be
thought everybody
marching
was
out.
with him. No.
Yeah. It was me, Aaron Rodgers, that also refused it, and Ice Cube refused it when he was doing a movie for Disney or something. So so
Wow.
I'm with Aaron Rodgers and Ice Cube. Everyone else you hear on the radio at Cox, I'm just saying.
Same accumulus.
They
I
had
was
to-
the last.
they-
I
had
gotta
to do a
say,
card.
mad respect, dude.
Thank you.
Me
Thank
too.
you. That means a lot. Finally,
No,
I'm
because-
getting some respect.
Yeah, that card that we thought we'd all need, we don't need. So it's weird.
And we'll consider that the Politictainment story of the day because we're running out of time.
Yeah, so I just want to say now for the fun part of the story, sports. I'm glad to know you brought Aaron Rodgers into
And
it.
there we go. There's Aaron Rodgers, so we can.
So Aaron Rodgers constitute as sports.
Yeah,
Also, if you watch the documentary on him, that's a deep dude.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he
Very
goes
deep.
out very deep. And yeah, he's like, and his family is way too shallow. And we're like, he doesn't talk to them. It's an odd thing. Both of y'all, I know, Rocky, you cool with your family. When you grow up in a family like that, I'm sure you weren't worried about buying Nikes. I was. My dad's like, no, Olympians. You want a Nike, you go get a job and you pay the extra $12, so.
Well, no, I grew up in a family that my dad very much wanted us to work, and
That's awesome.
So we,
How many brothers and sisters?
I have 3 older brothers and an older sister, and
You're
and
the baby.
I'm
Yeah.
the baby, and my oldest brother and sister both passed away. But yeah, I'm very fortunate. I get along great with my family, and
Good deal.
yeah, I'm very blessed by that. My
didn't-
mother's 92; she's still living. So.
He didn't let y'all run around like Paris Hilton.
No, not at all.
And
Not at all.
I want to say something fun, great that I learned today
What?
since meeting Park is I never knew that Days Inn was named after a family name.
Yeah.
I thought it was just play on days at the hotel,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, my
a
father was
brand
Cecil Day.
that's actually named that sounds like it's a generic name, but
Yeah.
actually named from a family.
Well,
It's an interesting
Rocky's
fun fact that I learned on the Come On show.
Well, Rocky's family, their history is they are excessive people. They always wanted more. So
I got a little bit of that in me personally, but yeah.
yeah, there you go. I love the bad jokes, but these two guys have done something great. And they are a huge sponsor of the Come On show, and we will be doing a live show at every one of these things they open, as well as appearances or anything we do. We're going to wear them on our sleeve, literally. This is our biggest guy outside of the Exit Wealth Studios and the Red, White, and Green show we do with Ted Jenkins that you guys will be on tomorrow, where we will take a deeper dive into it. And now that I've learned what I've learned on my show, the Come On show, it'll be easier for me just to kind of toss it and get through it. But you guys will be in the green room tomorrow with us. That's what we call it, where we talk to entrepreneurs and people that are being successful. How do you feel quickly about the smalls? What turned you both onto it? Doesn't matter. You went and did your taste test. You looked at the formula, and you feel like that this is your future.
I'm glad you said that, Steve, because what initially started out is let's find an operating business that will bring us cash flow that'll be sort of a fuel to future development deals. Quickly, after we tried the product, went to Louisiana, where they're based out of Baton Rouge, now headquartered in Atlanta.
Right.
Man, dude, when I bit into that thing, and I was like, this is dynamite. This is craveable.
What a compliment.
This is a disruptive brand, and got super excited. What initially attracted us was kind of the real estate play. It's a smaller site, modular building. It cuts down on development timeframes. What really lit the fire and put us all in on the deep end of the pool is the fact that it is freaking good.
Oh my God,
So-
that's awesome. Jeff, I know you're excited.
I know we are totally excited about it, and
Can't wait.
it is such a catchy building too. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're not going to miss it. Like you
You
said,
can't
when
miss
we
it.
talked on the phone, you're like, yeah, drive down Cobb Parkway. You can't miss it.
Yeah.
It's a unique
The big
building,
orange
and,
thing. Yeah.
and the group that's behind it is very impressive, and they're very so it's not only is a great product, but the whole operation, and it's a very simple menu, and it's a very simple product.
I'll keep it. I hope y'all keep it simple. People start
so-
like that, and then it gets more
Right.
complicated.
I think that's what a lot of these brands are trying to do, is they're trying
Yeah.
to figure out, am I, my chicken and my burgers and my other things, and and so it's almost like their menu gets a little bit convoluted. But yeah, it's just corporately they're just great people, and it's a drive-through has proven after COVID again
Yeah.
that it can be the catalyst of a successful business, because a lot of these brands saw how successful they were just having drive-throughs. So it's sort of proven. I mean, there's
Yeah.
walk-up ability and you can sit outside, but there's no real enclosed dining room, which is a unique thing. It's a very
And it cuts down on employee costs. You don't need that.
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
need the playground. Drives me crazy. I can't get my kids out of the McDonald's or the Chick-fil-A in those situations. And I'm a drive-through guy. I'm either on the run and I need something I can eat that's not going to be all over me because I'm driving and eating, which is why I like the small burger. It's the reason I used to eat Crystals. But, I can't wait for Smalls. It's going to blow Crystals out of the water.
It kicks the crap out of Crystal, dude.
And White Castle.
I mean, it really
crushes
does.
White
And-
Castle.
And I'll just say, Park brought up a really good point there. The simplicity of the menu, man. Like 5 or 6 things on the total menu. Like,
That's it.
do one thing and be the best at it. That's what they are.
I love your shakes, man. Vanilla, chocolate, or cookies
Yeah.
and cream.
Shakes are fantastic. The waffle fries seasons are absolutely incredible.
product.
This is.
I
It's
love
not
it.
right,
Well, from two guys that get it, I appreciate your time on the Yeah Come On show. Again, it's Rocky Moore, and it is. Are you ready
guys.
for this? Park Day with an E. Not on day, on Park. I will give you credit both. I mean, you have the coolest name, dude. It's not because the day's in. It's a radio. It would work as a radio name. Jeff Cole, not bad. Steve Rickman, it's okay. It looks good on a business card if you go Stephen James Rickman, but Southside, I needed that, And you being Rocky, marrying a Rambo, that's your story. So we're all pretty unique. We hope you're unique too. Let's hit that subscribe button. I never ask, but you know what? That's what it's all about, because you're going to hear about these guys, what's going on, where we're opening them. Follow our socials on the show as well as personally. and learn more and more about Smalls Sliders. Again, last week of March, we'll let you know when they're opening right there in Marietta off Windy Hill. Special thanks to the two of you being on the show. And now it's kind of a cool part that we do. We do track 13.
Yeah, and I have to say, I heard it's the 80s channel on Sirius, and they have a little promo that says, if you bought the CD for song 13, this is for you. It's the way they introduce their deep cuts.
They're
I'm
listening
just
to us.
saying,
They're listening to
somebody
us.
at Sirius XM has been listening to either the Yeah Come On Show or Fox FM when we were doing the Southside Ride.
I won't have it. I mean, do I need to send papers?
I think we
You
should-
let me know if somebody
we
says,
didn't-
yeah, come on.
we should've-
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah.
I will shut them down.
We should have trademarked it.
I
but-
wish Stern would start saying, I go after him. That's deep pockets.
But we've been doing, we do deep cuts, some lost songs, and this week we've been doing some heavier, some metal songs that aren't as known.
So I found this list, and these are songs that I think bands play just to get themselves going, like a little startup. And they made them, and they took them serious enough. They put them on albums, but some of them they didn't expect to do anything, and they kind of rock hard, and they don't necessarily play to radio, but they've been successful. And we've been picking from the list, like Wasp, Blind in Texas.
Oh, we haven't done that one yet. That's a maybe for today.
Montrose, because I know you're a big
Oh, that's a Sammy.
song.
I'm leaning towards that.
Rock Candy on that one. Dirty Looks. You remember that band? Cool from the Wire. We already did Kicks. Cold Blood.
Nice.
Crocus. I love. That's a good '80s hidden band. Lynch Mob, AC/DC. Where are you thinking? Cinderella, Dangerous Toys.
We did Cinderella.
You guys got a
I think-
favorite in there?
Man, I'm an AC/DC guy.
You are 100%.
Oh, dude, I love AC/DC.
What about you, Park?
I was an AC/DC guy back in the 80s.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
AC/DC.
Well, we're just gonna have a drink on me then.
Drink on you?
Yeah, drink on me.
Okay.
Drink on you.
All right.
How about we pour drinks on Park? Let's just do it. Let's
me
just
get
do
out of
it.
here first.
No. We're gonna do body shots on your partner.
Yeah, there you
No,
go. I don't think that'd be very attractive. But
it's all good. This is what the world should be about. Good friends getting together, having a sense of humor, joking. Stay away from politics. Stay away from just anything that upsets you, and just be a good damn person and a great parent if you are one, and enjoy the Yeah Come On show. We're always going to have some edge because we're real and we're live without a net.